Well, howdy, partners. It's the weekly roundup.
Afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another weekly roundup with myself, Tam, and guest James. He seems to be appearing on quite a lot now. Scraping the barrel.
He seems to have found some new digs as well, has he? Is it a new room you've got here, James, or is it?
No, I put my dartboard on the wall, so I've moved everything around.
Did you get it
I've
on the
got
wall?
one of them whispers.
Did you guys? I was going to say, I'd seen that you'd asked about them. I was wondering if
I was
good
spot
stuff.
on now.
Because I know John had mentioned about the fact he'd got one. He'd said to me before as well, and he loved it. He said that definitely it doesn't take away the noise. Obviously, it's not a magic thing. He said his missus definitely noticed a huge reduction in noise.
So, see, I didn't really notice any much difference with having mine on the stand and then going on the wall. I haven't noticed a difference, but I've had no complaints off the neighbours, so it must be working.
Check it as a good thing then.
So just be like me, mate. Just don't care about the neighbours. Just stand there at 12:30 at night and just throw darts. Although, to be fair, it is Dylan that's through the wall from where my dartboard is, so ha-ha, wee man. Ha-ha.
That's where I was laying there, just like, come on.
Yeah.
You can't throw him, just give it up.
He said before he's been doing his homework, and now he hears, dumph. Like, tough.
Yes, the whispers, it just takes the vibrations away from the wall, don't it? You'll still get the sound of the darts hitting the board.
Yeah, I think it goes from a big thud to just a dull sort of whatever.
I used to have mine on the wall and I took it off because I had some carpet behind it. It didn't make much difference. I was like, I'll get a stand. And since I got the stand, then the whisper come out. I keep saying to Liz, maybe I should invest in a whisper. Nope, it's perfect how it is. Yeah. Apparently it's not allowed back on the wall.
See, I'd thought about getting the stand thing, because I do think, even if it is on the wall and it's you're going to make noise, whereas if you've got the stand, you could literally play any time you feel like. If you it could be sort of 1 o'clock in the morning, you can just throw darts. You're not going to annoy anyone.
It's only people in your house that's going to hear it when it's on the stand.
But even at that, it's very minimal. If you're in a room away from everyone,
it's only like when you're in the next room. Like with that, my left downstairs, you wouldn't hear it when it's on the stand.
Right.
But if you're lying in bed next door, she'll hear it, you know.
But I could play till whatever time, and they can't hear a thing upstairs. So, yeah. Still like they're missing much.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you playing, mate.
Oh, it's not been a good week. I was about to say how's the darting week gone, but then I'll have to mention relegation. Yeah, and it's not been the greatest of weeks.
Well,
it's frustrating because I've thrown so well. I've hit like 60 plus averages. As soon as it comes to my league games, I'm looking to get like 48.
Well, I played you yesterday. I played Mike Singleton, and I was absolutely garbage. I mean, even Mike wasn't playing particularly well, but my score. I mean, you know, my scoring's usually the thing that's all right. But it was absolutely disgusting. It was like 7s and 5s, and it was all that sort of stuff. I hit a 180, and I took out was it a bull double 16 finish or something like that? I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was a decent number. And that was the first leg. So you're going, well, here we go. This might be all right. Then it was absolute garbage. I think I'd lucky if I get 2 attempts at a double after that.
Was that bad?
Yeah, and then I played you, Tom.
That's the annoying thing. So I see the result come through. Yeah. And then there was a message, fancy a game, annoyed. So I was like, go on then, I'll take your boys down. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was just around about a 60 average and like that. Yeah.
Chalk and cheese, I had one leg where I had a chance at a double.
Yeah, it was...
And the last leg, I was still on 321 when he took it.
15 leg.
Not yet to win it.
It was a 15 leg. 15 dart leg even. Just like, what the hell was that?
And that's why you get run out of the season, Tom.
Yeah. It's just it's made my challenge to get promotion a bit tougher. I was sort of hoping to get points, even if it was 1 point. I've got Martin and Cohen, so it's between the three of us who's going to be going up. I think.
And you've got them too.
Luke, I think, he's I don't know if he's a stick on, but I think he is. I think he's definitely going up. I don't think he can go down, or not go down, but can miss out.
I think he is.
Because I think between the three of us, we're all going to take points off each other. So it's going to mathematically mean he's definitely going up.
So good to see him in Group C.
Yeah. Well, he came down with me. It was me and Luke that came down from Group C last season. And he finished below me last season. I was second bottom.
So Martin could.
He's come on to form at the moment.
Oh, he's doing really well.
He's like, thanks, Martin. This is a good time for you to get into good form, mate.
It's so deceiving though. You know, when you play them players online, it's like you get like the 2 month average, and then you get that 3 day overall average after. So it's like 46, and then he throws out like a 65 average game, and it's not even like a one off.
Yeah, because you played in the.
No, it's just like,
was it one of the one night tournaments? He was through. It was 60 something average. It was him.
He's getting the 2 finals this week. Last week.
It was the one that we were watching it. I can't remember. It wasn't. We didn't do commentary on it, but we watched it. I think we put the thing out. You, James, I think you'd put saying to people to come and watch. There's quite a lot of people watching. There's some bloody good darts that day.
I think that was against Jim when we came down the last leg.
I think you're right, mate.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
4-3, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's obviously learned to stand a foot closer. So with that, Pooh's got some of them magnetic darts.
Yeah.
Big magnet stuck on the back of the board.
We were doing we played a doubles game, didn't we? Me, you,
Gary,
Martin, and Gary.
Martin.
And it was us. So I teamed up with Martin. Weren't even worth me being there.
Yeah.
But seriously, I was just like,
his doubles were on it. I mean, his doubles were. He's
everything.
Harley missed a double.
There you
I
go,
wonder
Martin.
if
There's
he's
your
changed
little
darts
moment.
or something like that. Could be something like that, you know?
I don't know, I think maybe the fact that he's got a new camera now.
So people can
so
actually see what he's hitting.
So there's a bit more pressure on him. Because before, I don't know if you've ever played Martin, it can be quite blurry at times. So he's pointing them out, and it's just like, it's not even worth pointing them out, Martin. Come on.
Yeah.
I think the only time I've ever played Martin's when we played the doubles game.
No. He's a nice patch of form at the minute. But I can't even say it's a nice patch because it's been going on for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, he has little dips in form, but they don't last long generally.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If you could just have a dip in form, mate, when we're playing, that'd be lovely. Thanks.
How many tournaments did we have this week? 1, 2.
It was more than that, mate. See,
This
I think
week,
James,
just
you
one.
2, James. No, you done 2, James.
This week I've done 1, on Monday.
Yeah, the others got cancelled because of league games
Others got
coming out,
cancelled.
and no one was signing
We'll
up
get the
for them.
numbers.
Oh,
I
Thursday
did-
was
I got-
cancelled.
There was 4 last week though. But we didn't do a podcast last week.
So it
Storm
was.
and that.
There you go.
Yeah, so
do you know who's won them all?
I do.
Oh, what's the point?
You just teed yourself up for that there, Tom.
So Monday, last Monday was Oran beating Aussie 4-1. Them 2 are great players.
Oh,
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah.
Has Ossien left the server, by the way? I couldn't find them.
Well, I don't know.
Not
Don't
sure.
let me check.
It's probably the
then
same person. He was just throwing
Yeah.
against himself.
Yeah.
Then the Thursday was Oran again beating Jim Carson Rice 4-0.
Yeah.
And then Friday was Dan Kelly beating Martin Ball 5-2. And then Sunday was Jim Carlson Rise beating Martin Ball 4-3, and that's the game we were just talking about.
Yeah.
And then Monday was a double in, double out, and Mark Jackson beat Jamie Scott 4-0 in the final.
Mark loves that double in, double out.
Yeah.
He
That's the
loves
one
it.
he tends to. That's the one he tends to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we've got a. I played pub darts with him on a Tuesday, but there's a tournament on at the end of the month, and that's a double in, double out.
What's your pub format like? So I know some places do double in, double out as the game.
No, just single. We'll do a team game 6v6, and then 3 doubles games, and then everyone plays a single.
Yeah. There's 501 straight in, double out.
The single game's 501, the double game's 701, and then the team game's 1001.
It's mad how different people run their leagues.
Yeah. I quite like the 1001, especially if you're on that. It's myself.
Right, it's a 6v6, so like if it's 501, someone just probably won't get a goal.
Yeah, true. I didn't realise you done it that way.
I don't even, not seeing the standard in this league. I'll probably get a few goes.
Yeah.
And then there was the tournament Friday during the day.
Oh,
you ran that one.
Yeah.
Who won that one, Tom?
Paul Cook. It's anyone about to remember.
That's right. He actually played really well, didn't he? You said that he played really well.
Yeah, he can throw some darts.
He played against you. He put you out, didn't he? Semis, was it?
All right.
I can't even remember who put me out.
The last time I checked up on it, you were both playing your second round game.
Yeah,
you lost to Rich.
So I did. Oh, God.
I take it that wasn't a good game by your reaction.
No, Rich actually played quite well. Rich, he was. I mean, I played okay. I didn't play absolutely terribly or anything like that, but Rich played quite well. I think he was in the 50s average. So you're going, you get beat by that, it's fine. It's when you play absolute garbage, that's when you're just going,
Don't. Less better. And then there's an earlier tournament today, isn't there?
Yeah, earlier today, so you try and get finished before the dart starts, so no one has to miss out.
So, well, as long as Peter don't join, we should be fine. Time-wise.
boys, great.
Dan's reaction there says it all.
Obviously, we've not done a podcast since that, when he was basically messaging into the chat. We went, it was me who was playing, and I'm going, send me a bloody invite. Stop talking, send the invite. Yeah. I think it took him about 25 minutes to actually just send an invite.
But the worst part was, you were the only ones left in that round of game, and he kept just taking time. So was holding everybody else in.
Oh, I'm like, will you bloody just send the invite, you crazy Dutch maniac?
And then even when he's put, oh yeah, I'll send it now, it was like 5 minutes later, Sam pops up, are you sending it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. What have you done that's got you that distracted?
Yeah, he's a maniac.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get the numbers to keep that going today.
Yeah.
When I last see it, I think when I last seen there was 6 entering it.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. I'm not even sure, mate. My phone's over there. But I'll if I'm going to be playing, I'll be a late entry, I think.
Yeah, there's 6 in it so far.
Yeah. Obviously, it depends how the game is. Rob going to the game?
No, I don't know. Because Michelle had said to him, I think he might come down here to watch it in the house. So I don't know. It's a fair trek to. I think it's because he would be watching it himself in the house. So, but Rob's about 40 minutes away from me. 45 minutes away from me.
How far away are you from? Like, so where's the final?
I'll be at Hampden, mate.
That's Glasgow, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not that far away then.
It's about 25 minutes, something like that, maybe 25 minutes. It's more the traffic. So you try to get through the traffic. It's the way some of the roads are laid out. Even if it's not a cup game or a football match, it's like just a nightmare.
Well, we're either going to have a happy rabbit or a happy hedgehog.
Yeah.
And I think he's due a break.
No. Ha ha, George. Ha 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 ha.
Who do you support anyway, Tom?
We don't need to go down that road.
Mm.
Mine's bog standard little League One football.
It's a bit like his darts, mate. Not very good.
The mighty Northampton. Shoe Army.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll skip over that then.
Is that a basketball team or something like that? Is it?
I won't get too. It's not much to tell you about it. Apart from
So, did you obviously watch the TikTok live thing I did? I set it up so that it would actually have the that counter on it. How did it look? Did it look okay, Tom?
I think it looks better with your board.
But I'm going to actually fix it so that it will have the scoring at the top and then the boards in the middle. So it'll be bigger. I was just doing that as a test run just to see if it would work, and it did work, obviously. But so I'm going to do that and put a Discord link in it.
Like I said, I try to look at it myself, and I'm just like, nah. If I do it, it'll literally be phone in the stand.
Mm.
You'll just be watching my board. I'm like messing around with that stuff.
Yeah, but no, so I'll definitely I'll fix it. I'll sort of tweak it and get it so that it looks better.
Yeah, but it's good. Just need more people to come in and watch.
But that's the thing, mate. If you can get it like that and it's got the link to the server as well or whatever, it's still maybe attract more people to come into the group. That's all we can do.
Yeah. So should we go on to the depressing leagues?
Oh, God.
I don't know if it's going to be depressing or a good thing for me yet. Full of anxiety at the minute.
Oh, Jays. It's like you can keep up with him, and then it's just his finishing. It's like he hardly ever misses, or he'll take out a big one, and it's just like you've been scoring 45s the whole leg, and then you go and check out like 150.
Yeah.
So the results are going to be a bit here, there, and everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones, mate. It's
It's a big coming up to the end of the season, being Christmas and that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Group H. See a little gold trophy there.
Pete Stewart.
Pete the surprise Stewart.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I played him on TikTok yesterday.
Yeah.
Gave him a wee match yesterday. The Highlander. Yeah. So he's obviously already... I don't think there's any real surprise results here, is there? I don't know, you boys can see it.
No, not really.
Oof. Young Colin got 2 legs against Nick Mitchell. Well done, young sir.
Yeah, this is
That game I watched, I remember the commentary between Colin and Tommy. That was a good game, like.
Right?
Yeah. Sam saying
Yeah.
right, he didn't even realise he commentated on that.
No, I didn't commentate on that one, mate.
Oh, you went into that one?
No, that was one...
It was
I
me, you,
couldn't
and
do it, so-
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah.
Right, come on, Liz, pull your finger out. You've got games to organise.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, Liz. Has Liz already played young Tommy? Not Tommy, Colin.
No.
Oh, she's still to play him.
It's
Oh,
just
that's a good
still
one.
to play him.
That could be Colin's first win. Sorry, Liz.
So,
So let's look at the standings. We obviously already know who's won it. It's,
Only one loss as well. That's good going.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, Levi's going up as well. Nick can't catch him. Oh, maybe he can actually. He's got 2 games still to play. So
Got 2 games to play. But
Yeah,
I think if
Levi-
Levi wins his last game, he can't be caught.
yeah, that's it. Even if he gets a draw, it's going to get down to sort of leg difference probably.
It's quite close on leg difference.
Yeah. So it could be.
so it's like, well, they got to play each other or anything.
Right. Nick Mitchell could catch as well. He's still got 3 games to play, so yeah. So he's got 9 points potentially.
Yeah, so he can end on 20 now.
25,
28.
28. How many has he got left?
3.
Sorry.
Yeah, so he can get 9 points out of his last game, so he could potentially go up as well.
There's quite a few there then.
So the pressure's on Levi to get at least a point out of his last game.
Yeah.
Surely he's got to have the nickname 501. Levi 501, come on. It's like a match made in heaven. I'm changing that. I'm putting that on as his nickname. That's it. It's got to change.
There you go, Levi. Even if you didn't want it, you got it now.
Yeah, you're now known as 501. Into Group G. Yeah. I think someone's already won this one, but I can't actually see it, mate, so we're going to have to just gloss over
Rich
this
Smith.
one. Who? No, I can't.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see
I
it.
don't think we've anyone got in the server by that name.
Yeah.
Fair play.
I think Rich has changed his name there. It looks like he's changed his name. He didn't like all caps. Wanted to be the big daddy. Either that is because he's won. Maybe that's what it is. That was Andy that started that with the all caps thing, and it actually annoys me, all caps. But I couldn't be bothered going through all the names. And
I was about
I
to
thought it
say,
looks more tidy being all caps, me.
you think it looks more tidy, all caps?
Yeah.
Do you? Oh, no, it just annoys it. No. See, I'm old school, though. All caps means shouting in the old internet world.
he is. Jesus Christ, don't get me started on 2 and 2. God knows what all caps does to you.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've put in a new player and I've just done it like the capital for the first letter of the names. Then I'm like, oh my God, that's wrong. I've had to go back and then do it all again.
Yeah.
There you go. You'll be setting it up next season anyway, so you can do as you please with.
Nah, mate, I'll just be taking all of these names and bumping them back into another one.
So I believe in this group as well, there is for second place.
Not many games have to be played in that group either.
That's because even Dan Humphries can catch up because he's still got 3 games to go as well. Neil Turner's got 1 game. And the 2 top boys are they've played all theirs.
Is Alfie there on 28?
Alfie's in 28, but he's played all of his games. Neil Turner's got 1 game left and he's 2 points behind, so he can leapfrog him.
And his game is Dan. So
Dan can jump.
Neil if Neil picks up the win against Dan, then Neil goes up. Dan can't catch him.
No, but even Dan, I think if he wins his 3 matches, I think it's all down to leg difference because he'll be in 28 as well. So
I did see something about between Neil and Dan.
yeah. So who's Dan got left? Dan's got.
He's got Ross and Neil.
He's got Neil Turner, Ross Hasty, and Ryan.
Yeah, so it's that one.
So he's got basically Dan has to win all of his matches. If Neil wins his match, he's up.
Yeah, Neil and Dan play. So to be fair, the other 2 don't really matter. It's one game.
If Neil and Dan draw, then Alfie goes up. Or if Neil gets beat and Dan doesn't manage to win his other 2, then Alfie and Rich is definitely up.
Yeah, there you go, Rich.
Well
nice
done,
little
Rich.
trophy.
Yeah. I'd love to say well done for winning something at last, but you actually beat me, so I better shut up then. On to Group F. Big Gaz is in here, isn't he?
Yep. To be fair, there's quite a few new players in there.
You look good. Well, you did it then. Hi.
That's just because of the awkward silence. She's just assuming you're not doing it.
Yeah. No, it's nothing to do with the fact she just crawled in on her hands and knees to get something. Absolute throwball. I'd love to say I'm going to edit that out, but I'm not. I'm just going to leave it in. So, yeah, Gary got a wee one against Rohan.
Yeah. So there's not that many games left in here to play either, really.
No, that's done well, the guys.
Tracy's got a few. Ah, well.
Yeah, let's see the standard.
Tracy's been away, so
Yeah.
I feel like if she wasn't away, she'd probably be getting more of them games played.
So I think that she played a fair few when she came back, like the day she got back. So
Yeah.
I'm not 1,000% sure if that's completely up to date.
It is up to date, that's my group.
Oh, that's your group.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
How
completely,
dare you question him?
there you go. That's completely up to date.
Tracy sitting top of the pile there. Holy moly. So she's definitely gone up by the looks of it.
So what? Greg's played all his.
No, she's not definite. No.
Matt's got one left.
Yeah.
Still quite
Yeah.
close, though.
Tom Matthews is
Top 4.
2 left. Yep.
How many's Gary got left? Just one. So he can't go up. I could, actually.
Yeah, he could potentially take
He hasn't got the
spot.
point difference, though, so he can't go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, they're all being left down to the.
This is actually really good this season. Quite liking this.
Very close.
Quite like this idea of this the mad last 4 matches, just getting them all played. It's,
the mad end to it.
yeah, it just makes it a bit chaotic, a bit more fun, I think.
Add a little spice.
Yeah. On to Group E.
There's a few games to be played in this one.
Yeah, still quite a,
Yeah.
quite a lot to get played. Not much point in hanging about on this one, really, boys. Michael Carey, he came
I
up
think
from...
it's still close, though.
Did Michael come up
in
from
the
Good
top three.
Penfield?
Yeah.
He
I
did,
think-
didn't
I think he did.
he? Yeah.
But he's got one left.
It's looking like he's up. Oh no,
No.
Kenneth Hart's got about 9 million games to play. Jesus
It's still
Christ.
not his fault to play, I think. Yeah. But he can still get 12 points, so
Yeah.
Mm.
take the 36. You can win them all.
Mm-hmm.
So what's it going to be roughly from where?
I think it's really up between the top 3, isn't it? I don't think anyone below that can realistically affect what happens above them. There's even Dave Patterson, he's only got 2 games, so he's only going to get to, 22, so he's not catching up.
So it's
so
them
join
top three.
Yeah, it's top 3, so between the top 3 who goes up.
Oh, so one of you is going to miss out.
Yeah. Kenneth Hart should have caught up in these games by February, maybe. Who's going down? Martin Knight. He's still got about 60,000 games to play as well.
Still looking for his first win of the season as well.
Yeah. I'm honestly totally shocked at
I
how
know.
fully Martin's
Yeah.
played. Even last season, he come down, I'm sure, from
Yeah. It was the same last season. We was like, oh, it's not going to last again.
Yeah.
And here we are, and it's still the same.
Mm-hmm. Strange, but very strange. Anyway, on to Group D, where the big boys live. I've still to play Cohen, Martin, and as we spoke about, Cohen and Martin. I think Cohen's got all of his matches to play.
But he's played his last one.
He played Gav. Sorry, he played Gav. But yeah.
So this is shaping up.
I'm just below.
For all there's still quite a lot of games left to play. I'm surprised how quick the games have been played.
Yeah.
When they got 4 fixtures to play, like I played all 9.
Good.
I think Gary's only got 1 left.
I mean, generally it has been. It's gone quite well, to be honest.
I think it's one of them. If there's like a day, it's all depending on the other people as well. Though, as like I said earlier, there was that period where that one day, me, you, Mark, Chris and Hedgehog, we all just played each other over. And that was most of the week's done.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get that, that's obviously ideal. If you can do it that way. But, hey ho.
So Tam can't no longer go up.
No, I can still go up, mate.
Oh, you got 2 left?
Yeah,
he's got 2
Oh,
left.
yeah, you got 2 left, yeah.
I don't think I can take top spot anymore. I think
One of them is Martin, though, so I don't think you'll be going up.
No, Martin's going down.
You've still got to play Conan as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've got Cohen and Martin. I will. You've heard it here first, guys. I will destroy both of these clowns. Martin,
Just clip that for when he doesn't.
Yeah. I'll figure out how to do it.
don't worry, I'll do it to myself because I'll deserve it.
Is Martin going to play Cohen as well?
I think he has, mate. Yep. I think it could be. Yeah. No, he's still got to play Mike Singleton. And then he's got to get destroyed by me. So
We've got that arranged yet.
what's that, mate?
We got that one arranged yet with Martin.
I think the plan is tomorrow because he was out on the lash last night. So I think that's the plan. Yeah, I need to try and get something arranged with Cohen.
Just the one will do. You only need to play one game against him.
Yeah. You're going down, son. Into Group C. Tom's
new league.
Yep. There's Tom going to be challenging next season. There's hardly any games been played in here as well.
Oh, it's loads of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Get your finger out, boys.
I think this is one of the close leagues, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Looks as if it's
Everyone's just
Like,
too
even
scared to play
Raptors
each
still
other.
go up. Given
think
what happens above them, though.
Yeah, he needs everyone to be taking points off each other for Rab to. And
But it's still possible, though.
Yeah, needs to win his last 2 legs, mate. So, yeah, you never know. That'll leave him on, 21 points? I don't think it'll be enough, to be honest, because Daniel's still got 4 matches to play. And so is Aaron. Well, I don't know what's happening with Aaron, actually, because of the baby. I don't see that.
Yeah,
I
he's-
think he's just trying to fit them in where he can. But
Right.
just if the other person's available at the time.
Right. So I've got Jamie and Peter look as if they're gone down. Who's gone down from my group, actually? Peter Peters and Dan. But yeah. Oh, God, if I don't go up, that means I've got to play Peter next season.
See, I wouldn't mind Aaron going up and Tyler going up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, I wouldn't mind Rab going up because it's hard to get a game organised with him.
It's because his job, mate.
Yeah, it's more the fact that you message him saying you got a game and he's like, he completely forgets about it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a wee adapt an old school
Yeah, I've
sort
seen
of cupboard.
his little score where he writes them down on there.
Yeah, and he still forgets. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Rob.
And now every time I play him, all I do is picture him like barefooted. He
Bare
waits around
chested.
him.
He takes his t-shirt off and all that when he plays.
Yeah.
You have no idea the quirks of Rab.
We could just skip this one.
Yeah, let's see. Tom Hawes against Mark Jackson. That's a wee 4-2 for Mark. Not surprised by that, to be honest. James West and Tom Hawes. A wee 4-2 for James West. Not surprised. Well, Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy takes a doing off of Mr. Hawes. Oh, Mr. Hawes takes a doing off of Jay Russell.
Yeah.
I would have needed Tom to get a draw against Gino, but couldn't even do that.
Yeah. Could even win a leg, mate, or get a draw.
But to be fair, when he sent the message, like some of the boys in the league manager chat said, when he just pasted John like a 60, like 7 average, I should have just been like, Nah, we'll stick to tonight.
Mm.
Instead of playing it.
Chiefs, who have you got left to play? James, have you finished yours?
I've finished all mine. But if Gia wins his last game, he knocks me off second.
Oh. Who's Jay
Yeah,
got?
so
Chris Stewart?
Chris Stewart.
Because it came down to Gia needing to win all 4 of his last games, and he's won 3 out of the 4 so far.
Chris Stewart's doing all right as well. He's win, tie, win. Never know, mate. Yeah, you had a wee sticky patch there, a wee loss, win, loss.
And I won against Tommy now.
So that's the one that's done you, really.
I lost to Tom and I lost to Chris Jane.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the one against me hurts more. We know it.
I took my first one of the season.
So let's go to, I wonder who's top of Group A, yeah? Jesus Christ, boys. Two games, is that all you've played?
Out of 16 games, 2 have been played. And who
2?
played them?
Jamie Scott and Ben Payne, Matthew Clark and Dale Woodcock. Come on, guys, get these games played. We've got Neely and Isle with 4. Obviously, everyone's got 4 apart from 2.
I think it's more who's going to come down. Is it close at the bottom there?
Yeah. Not Tygo's. Oh, don't get me wrong. Technically, if you went on a winning spree, they could technically go up. Not go up, stay up. But it's a wee dogfight there at the bottom between Dale all the way up to Ben, really. It's only a couple of points between them. It's a bit of a dogfight there.
Let's see, we're joining James in Group B next season.
You're a bad man. That's it. That's the league.
I'll be watching Gia's last game like a hawk.
Yeah. It's maybe an idea to get a wee bit of commentary on that one. That's
Yeah,
because it's a big one. It's
I think it's been discussed. Neil's and Dan's in Group S. They were in. Try and get that one done because that one's winner goes up.
right. Well, technically, it's the same with that one as well, mind you.
And that's Jay and
Yeah.
Chris will keep an eye open for it.
Yep.
See if
At
it
one
falls
point,
not.
Gia wasn't replying to anybody then. The next thing I know, he's played 3 games and won them.
I know he didn't turn up for ours. I should have just took the win. Stupid reason. I've got some kind of conscience where it's like I'd rather play it and lose than get a free win.
To be fair, the words play and lose generally do go hand in hand when it comes to you, Tom.
You've heard it here first. I'm winning that tournament if it goes ahead. So who's in
It
it?
should do. So far, I'm in it. I know that.
I'm not. I can beat you. That's fine.
Yeah, the 2 of us. I'm actually getting a bit fed up of beating James now.
Oh, someone's dropped out
it's a
since
bit
we
too easy.
started.
Oh, have they?
So it's me, you, Tom, Ryan, Peter, and Paul.
Jesus
We'll try
Christ.
and show them.
Is it?
Peter
thought it was
Winchester.
I thought it was thinking the Beatles were playing there, Peter and Paul. Is Ringo in there as well?
You
That was
said-
Apostles.
So you've lost both of us again this week.
Me?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
I
Choose
Yeah.
to forget.
was 3-0 down, 1-4-3 with a 1-4-4 checkout to win the game.
Yeah.
And
But I'll tell you what, I'd hit the 60 like 3 times that whole game until that last leg.
It was a dreadful game, but full of spawns.
It was like 48, weren't it? It was horrible. And even the doubles was.
and I'm actually going to change your nickname to the Mop because I wiped the floor with you.
So it's been a nice,
Yeah.
nice winning week for us at the minute, Tam.
Doesn't
Make
happen
the
very
most of
often,
it.
mate, let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying. We
Really
need
is.
to make the most of it when it
Yeah.
happens.
We need to bask in the glory while it's there. Yeah.
I haven't got a quiz this week, obviously due to everything being done late.
Yeah, funny you should say that, mate.
You got one?
I think I did, mate.
Oh, look at that.
John's secretly good now.
Yeah, that, damn it. He's a wee soon, boys, and all. Did that guy
Who's
use
your
the
prediction
answer
to win
with
the World Championship then?
Who's going to win it?
Yeah.
I think we were saying this on the Tuesday. I don't know if it was when we were recording or not, but I see it being a Humphries Anderson final. And I don't know who would win it.
It depends
Fingers
what country
crossed.
shows up though.
Yeah.
Wait,
Don't
wait,
get-
quick.
Go on then.
I was just going to say, the daft riddle I gave the other week there, I don't think I gave anyone the answer. The man condemned to death, the Tigers and all that crap. You
You didn't give
remember
it
it, Tom.
I do remember it.
I do remember it as well. Yeah.
The answer is the room full of tigers. If the tigers haven't eaten for 6 months, they'd be dead. Okay. I know you're going, I don't remember that question.
I remember something about tigers.
I remember saying want the Tigers because they don't eat human meat or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was nearly right, just didn't have the right reason.
Yeah, it's I can see Humphries going out early rounds though as well.
That's it's which Humphries is going to turn up.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all want Littler to win deep down somewhere because it'd be great. But
Michael Caine, you'll want Luke Littler to win. He's got him in the sweepstake.
hasn't he got like two decent players?
He's got Luke Littler and Jan Van Veen. Got both the others.
Yeah, so it's not a bad one. I've got Anderson and someone else.
Gabriel Clemens.
I'm going to wait for the unseeded person to beat him. Maybe I'll have a better chance with them.
I'm saying nothing, mate.
And then I know Liz got Rob Cross. I can't remember her second one though. It was Rob Cross, wasn't it?
Probably now. Andrew Gordon's one of them. And Rob Cross is the other, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the quiz or are you just going to just talk crap all day?
Oh, just waiting for you.
He's ready?
Check it out now. Oh
Yeah,
Yep. Who wants to go first? I know said who wants to throw first.
yeah. I'll give James the honour of going first.
Go on then.
You ready, mate?
Yep.
Question 1. What is the capital of Australia?
Sydney.
Everyone always gets that wrong.
What do you think it is, Tom?
It's
By the way, can one of you keep the score? Because I've not got a bit of paper.
I'll
or
keep the
anything.
score line.
is it Canberra?
Yeah, mate. This is for you, Tom. Who was the first president of the United States?
I'm glad I got the first question because I wouldn't even had a reasonable answer for this one.
Billy Ocean? Sorry. Jefferson.
You get a guess there, James?
Don't know. I can't even think of a president off the top of my head, to be fair. Abraham
George-
Lincoln.
George Washington.
See, I feel that's something that I should have possibly known, but I'm not American, so I don't feel bad.
Right, James, you ready for this one?
Yep.
What is the chemical symbol for gold?
Like the 2 letters or A letter or whatever.
What's the chemical symbol, mate? I'm not telling you what that is. You need to work that out yourself. But
It is 2.
G-I.
Tom?
AU.
Yeah. Jesus Christ,
Ah,
Tom.
it's on the back, isn't it?
Tom's what's going on here? Tom's actually got some sense today. Maybe you need to
No.
stay up to 6 in the morning more often.
Maybe it's lack of sleep.
Yeah.
The jog's a bit.
It's a shame he's getting my question right and not his question. He's still got no
Yeah.
points.
Here's an easy one for you, Tom. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet?
Shakespeare.
I thought you were going to get that wrong. I was like, come on. Jesus Christ.
Literally, mine just went blank then.
Yeah. Are you ready for this one, James?
Yeah.
In which year was the movie Titanic released?
Oh.
$1979.
Oh, what? Jesus Christ. I think the Poseidon Adventure was even out at that, wasn't even out at that point. What are you going for, Tom? Not surprisingly, James, that's wrong, by the way. Just,
Well, I was originally going to say 69, but I added 10 years on the one.
90. '92.
97?
Was it not that late?
Yeah.
I thought it was older than that.
No,
No,
that was in the 90s.
I thought I was like you, Tom. I thought it was sort of mid. I thought it was maybe mid to sort of earlier side of mid.
Yeah.
There you go, mate.
I got the 7 part right.
Yeah. I feel that you're getting a few of the easier questions here, Tom. which band is known for the hit song Bohemian Rhapsody?
Queen.
Yeah.
So the
Right.
little I had the Queen album going on in the background the other day,
Nice.
and Toby's now obsessed with fat bottom girls. That's all he sings round.
Nice, mate.
Yep.
Right, James. Here's an easy one for you, son. In which sport would you perform a slam dunk?
Basketball.
Yeah. Right, Tom, you ready?
Yep.
What is the main ingredient in guacamole?
That's what they have. It's a Mexican thing, isn't it? That.
You tell me, mate. I'm here to ask the questions, not give clues.
Avocado.
Oh, he's pulled that right out the
That's what I
bag,
was
yeah.
going to say, man.
Oh, wowzers. Hey, you ready for this one, mate?
Yep.
See if somebody's going to ask friends questions. Here's the friends question you asked, James. Not when's friggin' Chandler's birthday.
But I did research it, and there is an episode about his birthday.
Yeah. What is the name of the coffee shop and the TV show Friends? I don't know why I overemphasised that. Arrgh. I went full Scottish there.
Don't even have a clue. Nah, I haven't got an even idea. Not an idea.
No.
Right.
I can picture the image above the door on the window or whatever. But I'm not a Friends fan, so I don't
Is
know.
it Central something?
Yeah.
Am I on the right?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Don't think it's Pat. Is it Pear?
Close. Central Pet. You ready for this one, mate? Last question.
Yep.
I don't know why you're saying yet, James.
That's the thumbs down.
Come go here if you want.
Yeah, to be fair, you probably will be getting a go at it. Which artist is famous for the painting The Starry Night?
I know this one. Okay.
Be careful when you say you know it, just in case you
I'm
don't.
sorry, I had to think on the end.
Michelangelo.
No.
Van Gogh.
Gee. I'd love to give you, maybe you pronounced it wrong, so.
I thought that was going to be the obvious answer.
Just the accent, man.
Yeah, but yeah, Van Gogh or Van Gogh, whatever way you'd like to say it.
Yeah, I was going to say him, but I thought that was too obvious.
So what was the score there, boys?
Tom to me 1.
I'm just going to see if I can find a tiebreaker. I don't know if I've not really been very organised this one at all, guys. I can only apologise.
We say that, but it's pretty much like this each time we do it.
Yeah.
I need to show myself up. I got 2. Stole a couple, but unfortunately they didn't count.
I think you got more right that you stole than what you did with your own questions.
So it tends to
Sort
go.
of that, but
Yeah. I do have a thing with something, but I can't remember where the bloody hell I had it.
It's about a pencil. It's 30-something miles.
Yep, I found it. Don't you worry, boys. Panic is over.
Go on then.
Oh, here's a good question. So, James, you're up first then. You ready, mate?
yeah.
How many British fighter planes were shot down during the Battle of Britain?
So, yeah.
I know I get standard for just popping out 7, just like
What? I'll give you another go at that, James. The Battle of Britain, 38 planes. It's not even a skirmish.
138.
Right. I'll give you I think it's safe to say Tom's going to win this week.
139.
Yeah. Let's see how close you can get, Tom. What's your guess, mate?
2,500.
2,500.
Yeah.
It was actually 1,023.
Oh. See, I thought that, but I thought.
I think has James won this? Jesus Christ! Even with his 38 answer, he would have still won. My God.
Oh.
Tom.
I don't even think that was an unrealistic number either.
No,
You should have stuck
I
with one
genuinely
green,
would have thought it would have been about the 2,000 mark as well, mate. So I'm got to say I'm with you on that one.
And he wins with a 38.
Brilliant, boys, brilliant.
This is why I give up on the quizzes. It's not even worth it.
Yeah. Bet you wish you'd done the questions now, mate.
Yeah. I'll stick to finding the questions myself now.
Yeah. Oh, that was class. Class.
On that
boys.
note,
Yeah.
I need to go and cry.
I need to go and get ready for the big match.
Oh. And keep your eyes peeled, because I think we're going to do something different for the last one before Christmas.
Yep. Get that left arm going. And get the lefty. That one you're talking about? You're talking about the lefty one? That's happening next week, is it not?
Lefty one?
Yeah, left hand.
He's on about the tournament.
Ah, the tournament. I was on about the podcast.
All right, that's happening in the podcast. You got something planned that I don't know about?
Drop you a message later.
Was that what we were talking about last night? Is that what you're talking about?
No. I don't think so. Is that for a Sunday one?
The thing I was talking about last night, the message about the idea.
Yeah, no. This was something that was like completely. I've not actually messaged you about it yet, but it'll be a good idea.
You just thought about it now.
Yeah.
No, I was going to mention it before we started, but literally Tam joined and we kicked on and went.
If it's to do with a naked podcast, I'm not doing that, Tom. Not again.
Okay, so it'll be back to normal next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, tournament Thursday night, keep your night free. Single in, single out, week arm.
Yeah.
And the worrying thing about that is we've had to change it to single out for us. Because Egri's hitting his doubles like, he could still hit them. I'd be there all week. It's not even a joke.
It's hilarious because when I do throw left-handed, it's like a ballerina. I got my toes and all that. It's hilarious. It's just
like the whole stance changes and everything.
Yeah, it's just so unnatural.
But yeah, that's happening Thursday night.
So make sure you keep that free because that will be an absolute blast, I think.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to it.
I would let the wives know as well because I think there might be quite a few holes and walls be happening.
I think my board's in front of a window. I think it's going to have to be moved.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
So yeah,
might be better you taking the board outside.
I was going to say
the wind can help.
I was going to say, James, I think after Thursday, your missus might be saying, "Get that back on the stand, mate. Look at the state of that wall." But no, it'll be good. It'll be good fun.
Yeah. So, well,
I think it's going to be a one-legger. I don't think we can make it any longer than one leg.
5-0-1 one leg.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. But we could maybe myself and Tom have a wee test run at it and just to see how long technically it would. But I think one leg would be plenty.
Well, I bet there's going to be some proper surprises out there. To switch up. And if anyone cheats, you're disgusting.
Yeah. And I'm just going to say just now, sorry for cheating. Well, I got accused of cheating when I done my 3 darts. I done my 3 darts to the left hand, and someone's like, yeah, right. Because I actually had a 20, I think.
Yes.
It's natural talent, guys. Just natural talent. Right, anyway, I think that'll do it. I think we've talked enough mins for 1 week.
Yep. And we'll catch you all next week.
Definitely. Catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Well, howdy, partners. It's the weekly roundup.